Okay, blessings. The girl coming back in with another one. I meant to set my timer. I'm really trying to make these videos shorter, so I'm gonna try to like speed this up and get like right to the point or whatever. So that the last few videos that I have done, they're all kind of tying in. So this one I'm gonna try to cover things that I may not have said in the other videos. Okay, so y'all see the title. When they see you, they already have a plan for your life, okay? But they did not know that you experienced them before. You know that demon. You know who they are. They be so grandiose, okay? That every time they got their eye on someone that they want to do something, okay? They want to do something. They already have a plan, and then in their mind, they're already thinking that their plan is going to work because they think that they sized you up to be whatever they conjured up in a psychotic mind, which they think you weak, you're a punk or whatever, but they did not know that you came with God and all the angels, and you already been through the worst of the hell that they thought that they had planned for you. So it doesn't matter what it was, okay? Relationship, friendship, work, neighbor, it doesn't matter. Because when you have that light like that, it shine bright like a diamond. So when they see that bright diamond coming in, they might even actually help get you in because they want to dim your light. They already made up that you are going to be some type of competition, even though you're just there being who you truly are. And after you've been through a narcissistic ass whatever, God humble you up. But they think when God humble you up that you still not a beast. You can go beastie on their ass, okay? The hardest thing is to remain humble. Because God don't like if we, match their energy or whatever. And that's what they want, okay? You can be having some type of issue. You could be having some type of issue. Let's just say that it's the neighbor and it's the HOA issue or whatever, okay? And it's not even your responsibility what they coming to you with. Like, they can be like, oh, the squirrels, that's over there on your side is coming over here eating my garden. And you're looking like they not my squirrels. Your ass is squirrely. They will literally do that. And then they'll go to the HOA and complain or whatever. And if HOA is cool with them, they'll just all come on you. But if not, HOA be like, what the hell they can't do nothing about the squirrels or whatever, okay? But when they already set their eyes on you, they already had a plan. So you the new neighbor that moved in, and now this person been knocking on everybody that like lived in this certain location or whatever, or this apartment complex or whatever, okay? And they did or didn't always get away with things that they done. People left, people came, people moved, people was like, all right. People ignore them, people know who they are. But they figure that this place is always vacant because of them. So they feel like they're going to just continue what they were doing with everybody that lived in that vacant apartment or vacant wherever, house or whatever. As if you know the deal. Like, it doesn't matter because they might not have no authority, but they be coming at you like you supposed to know who they are. But sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. When you come up on that nasty, demonic ass spirit, and you know it's a knock, and they don't even hold, like, it could be day one. It can literally be day one. You pull your U-Haul up or whatever, taking your stuff in, and here they come over complaining about something. And be like, oh, I know you're new, but, so you're not thinking anything about it until they do one too many things. Okay, so now HOA is contacting you because of them, right? So you're talking to HOA, and they be so guilty and so in their feelings, so emotional because they know who they are, they know what they're doing, that when you're talking to HOA, you may not even be mentioning them. You might be mentioning the things that they have done, but you're not saying who it is. They might have done something and got away with it. Knocked over your trash can or whatever and got away with it or whatever. And you're just complaining to HOA like, I don't know what this is or whatever. So they're standing outside of their house or whatever, and they see that you're talking to HOA, and they're assuming that it's about them because they're always fearful, because they're always doing something, okay? So they might say something or whatever, get into it or interject themselves into whatever y'all talking about. It has nothing to do with them because you probably don't know it's them. But even if you do know it's them, you don't even tell the HOA, yeah, I think it's them, okay? But they feel so guilty, they actually let the people know that it's them. Because they got to say something, they got to do something or whatever. And when they have this plan in your life where they see you and they're thinking like, oh, here's somebody that I can use as a doormat. Here's someone that I can wipe my feet on their back or whatever. But they don't know that you are a chosen one by God. You are God's child, and you already been through enough. But here they come, okay? And they be doing the most. Until they run up on that wrong one. When they run up on that wrong one, because they already got in their mind who you are. It's just like when you're in the love bombing stage with a narc in a relationship, and they got that mask on, so you fell in love with that mask, which was just yourself, because they mirrored you and pretend that everything that you love and do, they act like they loved and did. So you mirrored yourself, okay? And then when it gets to the point where they're devaluing you, that part, they're looking at you as them. So while you're falling in love with the fake them, they're throwing fake onto you, which you are the person that you think that you love. You are the person. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You are the person that you think you love because they mirrored and pretend and copied everything about you and projected it and back to you. So now you're thinking that you're in love with this person because they're you. You're not knowing that it's you. And then when you're looking at them, you're seeing all this beauty. But when they're looking at you, they're seeing all of who they are. Because in their eyes, they see you as them. Okay? They see you as them even though you're not them. And you see them as, or you think that it's them, but it's actually you. Okay? It's actually you. I had listened to a video that made me come up with saying that, because I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Because when you're with them, you're trying to get back to what you fell in love with, which was never them in the first place. It was always you. Okay? It was always you. Even if it wasn't you. It wasn't them. It wasn't them. So when you're thinking like, why don't they love me? You know, I love them. I do this, I do that. Because they're not seeing you as you. The person that they mirror, they seeing you as them. But when they come across the wrong one because they got this plan for you, the moment that they saw you, they make a plan for you. It doesn't even really matter. Like, you could have been someone that was like out and about at the grocery store and somebody wanted to talk to you and like wanted to go on a date or whatever, okay? From the moment that they saw you, they had a plan for you. Whether it was just a hit or quit it, or that they thought that, oh, they look gullible, let me try to knock on them. They always have a plan for you the moment that they see you. But you don't be thinking that way. And then the red flags go up. If you decide to give that a chance, all the red flags go up. It doesn't matter. It could, like I say, it can be some guy that trying to holler at you, or a girl trying to holler at you, but then when they get rejected because they're narcs, then you see the real them. You can actually have even been telling them the truth, like, oh, they'll be like, oh, you look, blah blah blah. You be like, thank you, and they be like, can I take you out sometime? Because narcs don't even ask you the important questions. They don't ask you nothing important, like, are you married, are you attached, or whatever. They just go right in. But when they ask you out and you be like, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship, I'm married, whatever. You can even be single, but you just don't want to date. Now they're all in their emotions and they're taking back everything that they just said, and they want to harm you. When they make a plan for you, it's always the end that they want to harm you, even though you're not doing nothing to them. Never trust people that always talk about other people. And they talk about other people, and they're thinking like, okay, you're going to trust them because they're telling you about something about somebody else that may or may not be true. And it doesn't matter. You didn't ask for that. You didn't ask them that, okay? So if they're talking about other people, what makes you think they won't talk about you? It's just toxic, especially if it's a work environment where every time you turn around, people talking. And then when it gets to the point where it's about you, everybody comes in and they be like, oh, yeah, I heard. Oh, yeah. You're like, what are you talking about? You like the last one to hear because all the talk went on, okay? Because it's all toxic. Narcs would do these things where they thinking they're love bombing you back after you knew who they were and what they were doing because their plan did not work. And because you are a chosen one, you don't say nothing. So they're thinking like, oh, you're a doormat because they're not saying anything. They didn't snap. They didn't do that. They want you to do that so they can make you out to be them. Okay. But when they're doing all this talking, they're expecting you to do the same thing. Okay. So even when you got something going on, it could be about them or not about them, nor did you mention them. And they feel so guilty. So damn guilty. Because they're thinking that you are talking about them the way they be talking about you. This part. Okay? This part. When you don't even operate like them. You don't operate like that. And it's just like you done nothing to them. You've done nothing to them. But the moment you stepped up, they made that plan and they hate you. And when you don't follow that plan and when you don't be their doormat, they're going to try to flip it and reverse it. But sometimes they do too much where they can't. It's some things God allowed the devil to try to do, like Job, but God said you can't do this. There's certain things they just can't. And there's certain things they can't prove. And they'll try to do things like go out and try to smear you or whatever and try to get the upper hand. But the deal is already sealed. It's already done. And if they don't stop while they're ahead, it's going to just get worse. Especially when you are just not doing anything to them. Anything to them. They always make it a competition. Okay, it was something else I wanted to say. I know when I rewatch the video, I'll remember and I'll say it in another video. But once their mask is ripped off and they're scared of being exposed, and you're not even doing that, because the people that know them already know them. They was exposed even before you got that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They were exposed even before you got there. Okay? The devil is evil. And God the Most High is the truth. Okay? They know when they talking and jabbing and talking. I did remember what I was going to say. They just talk or whatever. And they think the more they talk, the more convincing that they are, okay? So when you let them know, like, I don't roll like that, I don't operate like that, and they already burnt their bridges, these stupid ass clowns think that, I think I said this, but I'm gonna say it again. These stupid ass clowns be thinking that they can love bomb you. Love bomb you by talking about somebody else that you don't know. They don't know you, nor do you care about. And even if you did, you just don't care about it. So after they burnt the bridge and they need you for something, like I said in the other video, and they need you for something, they're thinking they're gonna, create this bond with you and get you involved into something that you just don't do. Because they have nothing else to go to. They have nothing else to go to. And when you're just like, whatever, you're just like, I don't care. I don't care why you're telling me I don't care. And then that's when they'll drop the bomb to try to get you to do something that they want you to do when they already knew that you was done with their ass in the first place. Okay? They are so nasty and so evil. They're going to try to paint you as the person that they are. They're going to try to make everybody think that you're so nasty, you're so evil, that you are them. You are them. And like I said in other videos, I hate when it's the same race or the same sex or whatever, and they think that it's a connection because you're the same race or you're the same sex, but you don't operate like that. They don't know your life. So they come up with this plan that they know your life, and they come at you that way, and they put in their mind, their delusional as mind, that you're just like them or you whatever they think you are. That's why I said in the beginning that once the love bombing stage is over, you are whatever they think you are, and that's how they're going to treat you, even though they don't even know who you are, and they don't even know if you're going to stay here and deal with this crap, okay? That was my thing, like with the narc. That was my thing, like, I don't know who the hell you think I am, but you got me messed up. My thing was, I don't argue with fools. Once I realize what I'm dealing with, once I see what you're doing, what is the point of going back or even just saying, yeah, you think I'm stupid? I'm not even finna say that. I'm not going back and forth, because what they're going to try to do is prove that you are, and then you're going to try to prove that you're not. You don't need them to validate you. You don't need them to validate you at all. I don't need no validation from anybody. So then what they do, they'll project themselves onto you. So they'll do this thing where they'll throw shade, and they'll say things and expect you to question it or, get defensive, okay? And they throw their own damn self under the bus, because they'll be saying something like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But they only could have known whatever they just said if they just did something bogus and sneaky, okay? Because they'll say something that they should not know unless they was bogus or sneaky. And then they expect you to not, question that. Like, who told you that? Why are you asking that? What makes you think that? Okay? And then they'll do this thing where they'll try to throw jabs at you so you can try to defend yourself or whatever. But what they're really doing is telling you how they feel about them damn selves. They want you to feel the way they think about you. They want you to feel devalued because they want to devalue you. They don't really know nothing about you. Here's that snapper and I got to go. If they really did know who you were, who you are, what you did, what you've been through, what you know, where the God and the Most High got you at, and things that they never couldn't accomplish, they will be feeling some type of way. But if you are that one and you don't share your nothing, your life is your life, it's not their business. They don't get nosy. They nosy as hell. They'll get nosy and start trying to get into your personal business or whatever, and you say nothing. But look, in this time and age, they already know who and what you are and the talents, the gift, and everything that you do because they stalked your ass. They stalked your ass, but they can't say nothing because it will let you know that, oh, the only way you could have found out about that is because of this, okay? And even after you're gone, they're still going to stalk your ass because they obsess. So obsessed. Okay? They so obsessed and it's sick and nasty. It's so sickening because it's just like, I don't even know why you all over here. Go do what you do. Deal with your own problems. I have nothing to do with your traumas. And I don't have nothing to do with you. We're not cool. We're not friends. They would be thinking or wanting you to think that because they talk to you, y'all got something. Y'all got a relationship. Y'all got a friendship. Y'all got this. Oh, y'all in a relationship. That's how cuckoo crazy they are. Okay? That part. But they're never going to go away. They're never going to go away. Even if you remove yourself from the situation, they still are going to stalk you. But when they mess with the wrong one, and they don't back their ass up like a U-Haul truck, it's going to come back and do what karma does. It's going to come back and do what karma does because God don't play. So when you got to go deal with these certain people, especially if you don't have to deal with them, you got to be around them. Pray up. Because the prayers that they pray to they Satan ain't going to match the prayers that you pray to the Most High. When you walk up in that room, when you walk up in that house, when you walk up in that job, when you get up in that car, God has sent his mighty angels with you. These big, tall angels with these wings. Well, when you walk in, you shining bright like a diamond. But now you're shining brighter like a diamond because them angels are behind you. The demons in them see that. But the narc don't. So what the demons going to do is send the narc off or ghost their ass, okay? So now you coming up in there with the angels and the harps and everything and the Most High and the blood and the light of Jesus. And now they want to take this battle on by them damn self because the demons has ghosted their ass thinking they so damn smart and tough. And it's going to be the worst thing they ever did. These type of narcs are dangerous because they're so jealous and envious of you when they have no reason to be because you've been nothing but kind, respectful, and polite to them, but they've been the opposite of that to you. Okay? And they got their flying monkeys. Don't get me wrong. They got their flying monkeys, and some of their flying monkeys could be somebody that, got way more say-so than them. But God got more weight say-so than all of them. God got the last word. So if they want to send their flying monkeys, and if this flunky monkey wants to take their side and try to do something to you, it's going to be the end of them. It's going to be the end of them all. Because they want to protect this damn devil. This person with legions of demons upon them. That's why they ass so big. And don't think that small can't take on a whole bunch of legions. It's all packed up in there. They so small that it's all packed up in there. So they got to release the demons. They got to unleash the dragons, okay? But them large ones, they can hold in more legions, okay? Because they want to be evil. Because they mad about their life. They mad about whatever they feel some type of way about themselves. They mad about them. But because they can't sit there and embrace who they are, what they look like, what they got, what they do. They can't embrace and love themselves that way. Because they're thinking that because of whatever it is that they feeling some type of way about themselves, they thinking everybody else is looking at them that same way. That's what it is. They low self-esteem. That's what it is. And you might not even be caring. You're just respecting them as a person. But it's not your fault that they got this low self-esteem because of what they look like and who they are and what they got or what they don't got. But they try to take it out on you and then gang up together. Walk up in there, wherever you walking, whether it was the block, the HOA, a job, your home, your apartment, wherever you're going, Walk up in there with God's angels, standing 11 feet tall. And the demons that's with them narcs, they see that. And the demons are so scary, they'll let the narcs see it and ghost their ass. So when you walk up in there, you can be this little bitty old person, but all they see is these big tall angels standing behind you like, what you got to say? What you want to do? You ready to go to war? Let's take it to war, okay? So I'm going to end it right here. I had a whole bunch of notes, but I felt like I just wanted to go with the flow because I wanted it to come out natural, and I wanted you guys to understand, because when I'm looking at my notes, I'll look at the notes and then I'll talk about what I'm saying, but sometimes I just want to say what I have to say, okay? These narcs are hoovering right about this time, y'all. They hoovering. That's a whole nother video. But they hoovering. They are hoovering. Meaning that they want you back so bad. And they can't get you back, so they sending these other ass demons at you. These stupid crazy ass demons at you. Okay? I'm gonna make that another video. But I ain't even go say it. God said, Cate Silencio. But I already know what it is. I'm already prayed up. And when you think that you're doing what you're doing because this is about to happen or this is coming up, God flipped it in reverses. Return it back to the sender. Send it back to them demons. Send it back to them creatures. Anything that they're thinking about or anything they're plotting or anything that they're planning or anything that they want to do, send it back to them 10 times fold and bind them demons in the name of Jesus. They can't come near you. They can't even open their mouth to say anything to you. But I know this one demon. We'll try. We'll try. But you know what? This is all in God's hands. This is all in God's hands. So we're going to see how this play out. Your girl going to be back with another one. May you all sleep in slumber. And keep them 11 feet tall angels over your bed as you're sleeping and slumbering. Cover your home, your house, your head with the blood of Jesus so that they can't come in. Return back to sender. I hope this video helped. It probably would have been if I stayed on my notes, but I think I did what I had to do. Be blessed.